Warning, you might hear some power tools in the background. Cameron's getting all inspired out there. I don't even know what he's making. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about how to name a triangle. And you can name a triangle based on two different factors. You can name a triangle based on its side lengths, and you can also name a triangle based on its angle measures. And so every triangle that we see actually has two names. And for some reason, that was always very confusing for me when I was little. So now let's take a look. Oh, wait, what? That's not a triangle. That's a creepy doll with arms glued to the top of its head. That's what some children are creating during quarantine. And I love it. I had to show you that. Okay, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today, what we're talking about are triangles. And when you look at this triangle, if we're naming it based on sides, first we have to figure out how many sides are the same in length. And so you can eyeball them and kind of try to figure it out by looking. But when you get to middle school and high school, you'll see that what will happen instead is that there will be these little ticky marks that indicate to you if the side lengths are indeed congruent. Remember, that's just a fancy word that means same size, same shape. And so if the side lengths are indeed the same, you'll see matching little tick marks. The number of tick marks doesn't really mean anything. Some kids think that it's supposed to mean something deep. No. It just means that these two sides are the same because they have the matching number of matching tick marks. And then this bottom guy has a different length. So he's got a different little marking. And that's how we show that when we are not sure, when we don't have the measurements. And so once you identify how many sides are the same, you can give it a name. If a triangle has all three sides the same, it is called an equilateral triangle. That word is easier to remember because it kind of makes sense. Lat means sides, like your lat muscles, equal. If it has at least two sides the same, it's called an isosceles triangle. And you can remember that because you have two eyes. Isosceles, two sides the same. Now here's something that's weird. An equilateral triangle is actually a special type of isosceles triangle. They freaked kids out about that a couple years ago on the STAR test. Don't think too hard about it, okay? But just FYI. And last, if all of the side lengths are different, it's called a scaling. A scaling triangle has no congruent sides. So now I'm going to give you a chance to try your skills with identifying and making some triangles that match this definition. Good luck.